Hello everybody, the lawn gnome is here. Space. We need more of it. So welcome to the final One That Got Away of 2014. As I had mentioned in a previous video, that I actually had seen 3 films that got away in the past couple of weeks. I saw 12 Years a Slave, which I thought was incredible, and The Dallas Buyers Club, which I thought was also a very good movie, but I chose to go with the 3rd movie that I saw, just because of the fact that this was a movie that so many people talked about. It was kind of wrapped in controversy as to whether or not it was good, or whether it was just a big flop, and that, of course, is the Alfonso Cuarón film Gravity, starring George Clooney and Sandra Bullock, and that's pretty much all that you see as far as actors in this film. It was a movie that pretty much was explained through the trailers about what are the possible dangers that could happen in space, especially when there's a very good chance that you get lost up there due to a crazy disaster when you would least expect it. And it was all about this one specific astronaut that was played by Sandra Bullock trying to find her way back to Earth. So, here is what I would have to say about that movie. I don't think that it was all that it was cracked up to be. I mean, it didn't win Best Picture, so I'm actually kind of happy about that, but I definitely understand where people found the goodness in this movie. And as far as I'm concerned, there were 2 major areas. One was definitely the soundtrack, which was of course done brilliantly by Stephen Price. It was one of the most unique soundtracks that I have heard in quite some time, and I don't really know any other work that Stephen Price did as far as major motion pictures. So if anybody out there knows a movie that Stephen Price has conducted the score for, please put it in the box below. Maybe it's something that I've already seen. But the special effects. I didn't see this movie on the big screen. I'm going to say that right now. So I have a feeling someone's going to impose judgment on me. But I will say one thing. The special effects were amazing. Okay? I thought that they were absolutely gorgeous. The fact that this was all green screen, the fact that it looked so real with Sandra Bullock and George Clooney in their space gear, I really did not see the computer special effects in there. Like, it really made me believe that the 2 of them were in space, in zero gravity, and Sandra Bullock was doing everything that she was supposed to be doing in that film. I would never have guessed that it was a green screen, just because of how authentic and crisp and visually stunning the movie was. But the movie itself, as far as story, as far as character development, I really didn't gain much from that. I mean, I will have to hit myself and be called a bastard, because the fact that George Clooney's character's name was Kowalski, I was thinking of the Penguins of Madagascar, because one of them's names is Kowalski, and I actually just thought that it was really funny. So yes, I had the Penguins of Madagascar in my head while I was watching this movie. The acting was okay. I didn't think that they did a great job, but I don't think they did a horrible job either. Alfonso Cuarón, I don't have any disrespect for him. I mean, I could always say that he kind of botched the 3rd Harry Potter film, but I definitely see where he comes from as far as a directing standpoint. Like, he really knows how to bring the human out in every character, and you could definitely tell in that movie that Sandra Bullock was expressing real fear when she was encountering all the challenges that she had in order to get back home. And that was pretty much all that I could say about this movie. I mean, I didn't think that it was spectacular. Special effects don't always do it for me. IMAX screen, regular big screen, or not, it doesn't matter. I am a very specific kind of moviegoer. I need to enjoy the movie as a whole. It's gotta have a good story, it's gotta be entertaining, but all the special effects and all the action sequences won't always do it for me. And sometimes even the best acting, if the movie just doesn't go anywhere, I'm not going to be entertained. Everybody that says that 2001: A Space Odyssey is the greatest science fiction film of all time, I'm still trying to figure that out. I didn't like it, I didn't find it entertaining. But that's not what we're about here today. We're about Gravity. Again, not a terrible movie. I definitely understand the reason why it came out. I definitely understand the impact that it had towards certain audience and moviegoers. But for me, I don't know. I thought Apollo 13 was a hell of a lot better. So as far as I'm concerned, Gravity is definitely one of those movies that you should experience once, and if you love it, good for you. And I'm not saying that sarcastically. Good for you. You succeeded where I could not. And I am giving Gravity 2.5 out of 4. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and thank you very much for watching my entire series of One That Got Away this year. Looking forward to a couple more to do next year in 2015, and actions speak louder than words.